I assume you're
Oh,
recording.
yeah, baby. Okay.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Okay, baby. I'm just going to go straight in. Alright, hey guys, welcome to This Nerd Life. Today we are presenting Redfall and Speedstorm.
Mark just went straight in.
Straight in. So yeah, obviously in the lot.
Didn't even, foreplay. No?
No foreplay, just straight in. Bite the pillow, I'm going in dry.
What's the point of foreplay? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You can't impregnate someone with foreplay.
I think you can, my friend.
I mean, you probably
Depends
can.
what kind of foreplay you're
Yeah,
doing.
true. Anyway, right. Back to the topic at hand. So this is our final episode of our first look series. Now, our first episode was, Jack, what was it?
Dead Island 2.
Nice. Our second episode was, Jack, what was it?
Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Nice. And Jack, what is our last episode today?
A game that was half-baked and no one put any effort into, plus Soulstorm.
Nice. Soulstorm.
Sorry, Redfall and Soulstorm.
Speedstorm.
I fucking don't know. I've not played
Soulstorm is that Abe's Odyssey.
Soulstorm would have been a better name.
No, that's the Abe's Odyssey game, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Right.
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, good game. Right, okay, we're going to go straight in and roast.
Unlike Redfall.
We're going to just roast fucking Redfall. Red poo. Yeah, so, Jack, how much have you played, and give me your first initial thoughts.
An hour and 5 minutes, which is an hour longer than I probably should have given it. This game's half-baked, it's empty, it's boring, and there's fuck all to do in it. Like, I keep saying I'm going to go back and give it more time, and I feel like I should, because obviously the further you get, you will unlock more side activities and stuff. But within my first hour, I was like, the gunplay is just fucking awful.
Yeah.
Why does it feel like I'm aiming through cement? Thanks, Mac, for that good, metaphor analogy. I appreciate it. I stole that from you, you dumb prick.
Hey.
But like, dickhead.
Hey.
The fonts. Yeah, the gunplay doesn't feel fun. The whole game looks to me like a texture that's struggling to load, and I don't know why, but that's what I think every time I see it. It's like, what is this? What is going on here? But like, the story's not compelling in the first hour. The AI is fucking awful. They're dumb, it's stupid, they're not that responsive, they're not fun to fight. I found most of the time they were running into walls or themselves, or they would just stick to using shotguns, which meant as long as you stayed at a distance, they couldn't hurt you. The world's empty and bland. I know as you get further, you unlock a few more side activities to do, but the missions I was doing, going from A to B, I was not coming across anything in the world.
Yep.
And it's just like, there's nothing to do here. Didn't enjoy fighting the human enemies. The vampire enemies were a bit more fun, but it got a bit boring after a while. The whole rarity of the guns and stuff just seemed a bit off to me. Like, I had like a purple within the first 30 minutes. So what the fuck's going on here? The cutscenes, I don't like that style, which I guess isn't a problem with the game. It's personal preference, but it didn't do it for me. I was playing as a stealth character, but there's no stealth mechanics in the game. Like, my guy can go invisible, I can scout ahead, but I can't do stealth kills, which made no sense to me. Overall, seems like a pretty half-baked game. And maybe it gets better with a bit more time with the game, but I don't really feel like it.
Yep.
And if there's no gameplay going on while I'm talking about it, I just want you all to know it's because that could be fun.
Yeah, I mean,
That's my thoughts on Redfall.
yeah, I've probably played less than you, maybe a little bit more. I don't know, but I haven't done a lot in the game. So I did that. I did the beginning. I did the first 2 missions or something, and then I was just like, this is enough for today, and I never went back to it. So I think like everything you've said is correct. Like, it's a bit shit. I mean, Bethesda have obviously done some good games before. Like, they've obviously done the Wolfenstein games. They've done Prey. Deathloop was amazing. I don't know if you... Did you play it in the end, Deathloop?
Yeah, I played it. Deathloop's a great game. It's just a great game that's not for me.
Yeah, which is
But I could recognize, like, when playing, it's like, yeah, I can understand why people really like this. It's just not for me.
yeah. And Redfall, unfortunately, like I mean, I'm playing on an Xbox One with cloud gaming, so there was a little bit of lag when I was playing, which is probably my hardware, my fault there. But even so, like I can adapt to that. I can adapt to like being a second slow or half a second slow. But as you said, like the game is like walking and shooting through cement. Like it is just hard to play, and not because it's difficult, but just because it's just not enjoyable. Like I didn't enjoy shooting people. I didn't enjoy killing people. The vampires were cooler, but I still didn't enjoy killing them. Um, the big thing that you've mentioned was that the world is empty. I mean, you've got these other games
Yeah.
from Bethesda that they're full of stuff. But I went from finishing the first mission to the second mission, waypoint or whatever, and there was just nothing there. I think I came across one lot of enemies and killed them, and then that was it. I was at the next place, and I was like, well, there should be more. Like even if it's just looting something or a little dungeon or someplace I can go. Like most doors I found, I couldn't go through. I couldn't open them, and it was just like, well, what is here? Like there's just as you said, like I'm sure there's more things that you can unlock and do further in the game, but it was just a bit dog shit. Like
Seemingly not that much.
yeah, like and yeah, I think like for them to have hyped this game up so much and for everyone to be so excited for it. I mean, even me, you, and Mac, we were like, "Yeah, Redfall. You're gonna play Redfall? Yeah, we're gonna play Redfall." I mean, I don't play on my Xbox, but I bought Game Pass to play it, and it was like, "Oh well, great." That was
Should you play Hi-Fi Rush
I've
while you've got Game Pass?
I might have to. I might have to. That's also by Bethesda, isn't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's by the people who did. Oh well, it's by the studio that did The Evil Within. I don't
Which is
think
Bethesda.
have anything to do with that. No, I don't think so. Who did The Evil Within? Anyway, you talk. I find.
Okay, you find that. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it just wasn't. It's just not fun to play. Like, obviously, a lot of other games have come out recently. Like, we've got Jedi Survivor that you finished, but I'm still playing. I'm playing Last of Us 2. There's just like a lot better things I'd prefer to spend my time with playing. I don't get home from work and go, oh, you know what I want to play? I want to play some fucking Redfall. Hell yeah. And I go, I'm going to sit down and be a Jedi for an hour. Or I play Chivalry 2 and just like slice some heads off. It's like, yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, I just like, I mean, IGN gave it a 4, I think it was. And for IGN to do it, they're quite lenient. So like, I've never seen, I probably have, but like, I rarely see them score so low, especially for a big game from Bethesda. From Xbox have turned around and gone, this is one of our big games. Yeah, it just fell flat. And I think, didn't Phil Spencer turn around and say, oh yeah, it's all my fault?
Yeah. So before I answer that, you were right. Bethesda published it, but it wasn't developed by Bethesda. It was developed by Tango Gameworks Evil Within, the people who did Hi-Fi Rush.
Right.
Yeah, so Phil Spencer went on Kind of Funny. They had an interview with him, and yeah, he took a lot of the blame on his shoulders and talked quite in depth, actually, about how we got to this point. I mean, obviously, there's still some of it that's a bit PR-y and some of it that's trying to put a spin on things. But yeah, he was quite surprisingly open and honest and being like, this is kind of how we got here, and this is what we didn't think it was. He was talking about their internal review progress, and he was saying like their internal reviewers they hired. For those who don't know, most big game publishers will hire independent reviewers to review the game before it comes out, and that way developers, publishers know roughly what the game's going to come out to. And he was saying like the internal reviews were double digits higher than what it turned out to be when it came out. So it really did catch them off guard, and he talked about the process of buying Bethesda and what the state of the game was. So yeah, it was quite interesting talk, actually. But yeah, he took a lot of it on his shoulders, which, fair play to him, I guess. But it doesn't change the fact your game's half-baked.
Yeah. And it's all good.
But I don't think a delay would have fixed this. I think it's been problematic from the start.
Yeah, and I think it's all well and good saying, oh, it's my fault, it's our fault. But like, if you knew it was a problem, like as it's come out, you're gone, oh, this is my fault. Then don't release it. Like, hold it, just delay it.
I don't think they did. Like, from what he said, like, they thought it was going to get better reviews, and they thought they had kind of met their creative vision.
Right.
I don't think you could have delayed this game for a couple of months and fixed it. Like, you could have done a tech problem, sure. But, like, I think on a fundamental from a design and content level, there's just... Maybe this is what they were aiming for, and then they thought it would be fun, but they just missed the mark here. This needed to go back to the drawing board kind of thing.
Yeah, because, I mean, like...
Like, they needed to do the Dead Island thing, like... If you're going to have that kind of point A to point B mission structure, then your world needs to be full of zombies, or in this case, vampires and humans, to fight along the way.
Exactly.
I did a whole mission never fighting. I just went to the objective and came back.
I mean, the bit that gets me is that, you know, obviously Redfall it's a vampire game. You know, we want, and I know it's the beginning of the game, but like I think I only fought like 2 vampires or something. And it's a bit upsetting that this vampire game, all I was fighting was human enemies. And it's like, I get it, but I know there's a story there. I didn't really get into it. The Hooked Man or whatever. It was like the Hollow Man. I don't know what that was about, but it's all dumb. And like, I mean, we've got fuck all vampire games that are good. And I mean, Vampire was okay. What was it? Vampire Ascension or whatever, the fucking free-for-all one.
I don't fucking know.
But
I don't get on with vampires.
Are you scared of them?
No, they ruined my last name.
Okay, yeah.
No. Lesbian Vampire Killers was great though.
That is good. I mean, vampire films, they do great. They do great.
And if you're not British, you won't understand that.
And if you are, if you are, and you haven't seen it, go see it. Go watch it. I'm sure it's on Netflix or something. Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I was super upset that it wasn't better. And I think you're the same, aren't you?
Yeah. But hey, at least I didn't pay 70 quid for it like some.
Oh yeah, imagine.
That's when you get pissed, right? Game Pass, lets you get away with this. That's the thing with with Game Pass, you can't get upset too much because you're just like, whatever.
Yeah.
But someone would have pre-ordered, the disc copy or whatever, and fucking hell.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Duran Duran, Soulstorm, Sandstorm. I don't want to talk about Redfall anymore.
Okay, no, I was about to say let's move on. So, Speedstorm.
Yeah, Duran Duran, Soulstorm, Speedstorm. There we go.
Speedy Stormy.
Speed Force.
Speed Force. Oh, Barry Allen crying again with some cups of coffee. That's all the Flash episodes are.
Fuck Ezra Miller. Yes.
Speedstorm. You didn't get it, did you?
No, Disney Speedstorm.
Yeah, but you were interested originally when the first trailer came out.
I was interested when it goes free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'll like it when it goes free. I'm upset that I paid 25 quid for it.
Yeah, I was surprised when you did.
I was really looking forward to it, and I was like, this is going to be great. Because I'd recently been playing Mario Kart, so I was in the kind of kart mode. And obviously Mario Kart is on the Switch. The Switch isn't mine. So I wanted a kart game that I could play. I like racing games. So I was like, yeah, okay, fine. I've got 25 quid I could spend on it. Fine. Do it. Did it. And it's not as good as I was hoping. That being said, it's a fine game. It is fine. And it's difficult. And it's fine. But it's annoying. So one bad point, it's repetitive. Very repetitive. Obviously, because it's in early access, there's not a load of tracks. The best they do a good thing where they like reverse the tracks and use certain parts of the tracks to make different tracks, but it's the same track, right? Upgrading your characters is annoying, and if you can't upgrade them, you have to do shitty little events. And if you don't do the events and you don't upgrade your characters, there's certain things you can't do because your character isn't a high enough level. Each type of character, so each from different franchises, have different upgrade materials, so you have to play as those characters, which again is annoying. And yeah, apart from that, it's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Actually, a couple more things. It's annoying to unlock the characters because obviously some of them are rarer than the others. So obviously I want Jack Sparrow and Hercules, but I've got fuck all shards for them. So to unlock a character, you have to get 10 shards. And to get shards, you either have to do little events or you have to do like time trials and shit like that. And it's just a bit boring to like continuously do the same thing, have like 3 tries at one race just to get certain shards. But I can imagine in the future they're gonna change it up a bit and make it a bit easier to do these things, and to get new characters in. Who would you like to see if you were playing right now? If you had to choose some Disney characters, who would you choose? Who would you want to play as?
Winnie the Pooh.
Really?
I'll play as Winnie the Pooh. I'll play as Little Mermaid.
She can't drive. She's got no feet.
Moving on. No, we're moving on. Jack Sparrow would be obviously up there. I'm just going to go typical Disney. I'm not going to go Star Wars or Marvel.
Yeah.
Can you play as Wally? That'd be pretty cool.
No, you can't yet.
I'll play as Mickey Mouse. Can I play as Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, Mickey Mouse is your starting character.
Nice. Stitch.
Stitch
would be pretty
That'd
cool
be good.
to play as.
That would be good.
Maui. Is Maui in it? Maui's got to be in it. Maui's everywhere these
Maui's
days.
not in it.
Is Maui not
I'll tell you, I'll find the list.
Damn. Okay.
Speedstorm.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Hey.
I killed the DC universe. My ego got in the way.
Okay.
Now I've come crawling back.
So you got Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy. They're like the Disney characters, like Mickey and Friends characters.
Yeah.
Then you've got Figment, which is the newest character. He's like a purple dragon from like Walt Disney World or something. There's like an event on now that you can get him. You unlock him. Then from Mulan, there's Mulan and Li Shang. Li Shang is like the captain or whatever. Then you've got Beast and Beauty.
No, I remember.
Beast and Beauty, or Belle, or whatever her name is. Captain Jack Sparrow, Elizabeth Swann. Mowgli and Baloo from Jungle Book. Hercules and Meg. And then you've got Mike Wazowski, Sully, Randall, and Celia May.
Mike Wazowski.
And they're in it. They're in it now. And like there's also this other feature called crew members. And what that means is they're characters from the same franchise, but you have to unlock them in a slightly different way. And they give you bonuses to your characters as if they were in the pits. But you have to every star that you get from your character is one crew member, but you have to it's fucking, there's too much to it. There's also like 4 different currencies, and it's mad. It's just stupid and mad.
I heard it was microtransaction galore.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it could be, but I don't think at the moment you can actually pay for them. But there are like, as soon as you can, they'll be earning some serious money, because you can, each different currency buys something slightly different. So you have like multiplayer, the multiplayer currency, which buys you like titles and stuff. Then you have the normal daily gold, which buys you upgrade materials and things like that. Then you have the season currency, which gives you seasonal characters or shards towards the characters. And then you have some other fucking shit. I don't really know. I can't really remember. But yeah, it's not great. I love how
you've said this game's not great. It's pretty good, and it's not great. Which one is it?
It's okay. It's good. It's good for what it is, for a kart racer, but there's lots of things that I don't like about it. So it's like, okay, I can sit there for
So what are you giving it?
I give it like a 3 out of 5.
Okay.
Like
Are you realistically going to keep playing this?
Yeah. Not like. I play it every so often. I like racing games, so I'm gonna play it. But I mean, for the first couple of days, I was like, "This is great. I'll play it." But now I haven't played it for a couple of days. I might chuck it on later for a couple of races, but then probably get bored of it again and not play it. I mean, as I said, there's like as I said with Redfall, like at the moment, there's so many other games I prefer to be playing that it's going to be there, and it's good because it's like local, and so me and Jordan can play it. 'Cause she got it as well, and she played it for a day, and then she was like, "This is fucking shit." um, and yeah, it wasn't as good as it could have been, but I have hopes for the future that it will be. So yeah, I love how this miniseries has been like, yeah, great game, Dead Island, great game, Star Wars, great game, fucking great game, and then it's just like, Redfall and fucking Speedstorm that are so average it hurts.
You're gonna get that crappy Crash Bandicoot game that we know is all gonna hurt us.
No, how much? When's?
Because I'm pretty sure that's in like a month or two.
I was gonna say when's it out. Let's find out. Crash. What's it called?
Wampa League or whatever it's called.
Crash.
Fucking know.
Bandicoot Wampa.
We all know that's gonna hurt.
Hurt as in it's gonna be shit, or hurt my wallet when I pay loads of money.
Team Rumble.
Oh yeah, Crash.
No, it's gonna hurt us and it's gonna be shit.
Okay, Crash. I might not get it. I didn't even get Crash 4. I only got it on PS Plus. I didn't even get it.
Great game, Crash 4.
I fucking haven't played it. Right. Okay, so it's out in June.
When does this come out? June next month. 25 quid.
Do you actually? That's not a bad price. I might. What?
It's not gonna be good, and you know it.
No, but it might be fun. It might not be good, but it might be fun.
Oh, 4v4 online multiplayer game. I mean, come on, we're already on the ropes here.
Yeah.
Select your character from a cast of Crash favourites, then enter the arena where you and your teammate will compete against 4 rivals to bank the most Wampa fruit in your drop-off zone. I don't have high hopes. I really don't.
Maybe.
I want to be wrong, but I just...
What character?
Oh shit, for no extra tenner, you get the... If you pre-order this shit, you get like the season premium battle passes for free. Alright, I'm in. I love me a fucking good battle pass.
Who is even in it?
Crash.
Well, obviously Crash Bandicoot's in it, but like, what other characters can you play as? Can you play as Spyro? If you can play as Spyro, I'm in.
No.
I'm out.
It's not like a universe mix-up. It's just all the Crash characters.
Yeah, I know, but it'd be nice if there was like a cheeky little... Because there's been so many crossovers. Plus, it's Toys for Bob, isn't it? They're doing it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Toys for Bob.
They should do it.
I might fuck with this, actually. Even though I know it's going to hurt.
We'll see. Fucking see. So apparently the roster for this game is divided into 3 roles. Blocker, booster, and scorer. Who would you play as?
This is not the kind of Crash game people want. I want to play as Crash.
Obviously. What if you couldn't play as Crash?
What's the chick they introduced him for? Coca? No, that's the usual girl. Coca.
Tonya.
Coca. Who's the badass chick?
Tonya.
With the coloured hair and shit.
Tonya.
Oh, fucking, what did you just call me?
I called you
Stop
a wanker.
calling me that. You're a con, you're.
Hey! You know what that word always reminds me of?
Cornetto.
Who was that guy in Dexter that is also Bail Organa?
Oh, Jimmy Schmitz is the real guy's name.
He says Conyo in an
I can't
episode.
remember his name.
He plays it in. He says Conyo in an episode of Dexter. And it just reminds me of you.
Jimmy Schmidt Dexter. Who did he play?
Crash Bandicoot.
Schmitz. Can't fucking say. Got his name wrong like 2 times back to back. Miguel Prado.
Oh yes.
Miguel Prado.
Miguel. Yeah, her name is Tonya.
Miguel.
Tonya Bandicoot, apparently.
No, I don't believe it.
Yeah, she's just like a alternate universe counterpart.
Yeah, I know who she is. I played the fucking game.
I didn't, but she was cool.
Oh, Tawana. Yeah.
Nice. Anyway.
I don't actually.
Anyway.
Is that her?
Fucking yeah, of course it's her.
Now hear me out. Like, it wouldn't be the most impossible wank. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You should try it. See what happens. Let me know.
After you.
All right. Let's do it at the same time.
It's kind of weird.
Oh well.
I'm just saying, she looks like she drinks a lot of energy drink, has daddy issues and tattoos, and that's kind of my thing.
You just described yourself.
Anyway, I don't have daddy issues.
Not yet, you don't.
What the fuck does that supposed to mean?
It's cryptic, and one day you'll find out.
It's cryptic. It's a riddle.
It's a riddle. Come back to me when you know.
It's a riddle. Come back to me. Yeah.
Right. Let's leave it there because
Anyway,
fucking
good old bye girls.
Redfall. What? Redfall's shit. Speedstorm's okay, and
Good old.
we're not looking forward to Crash Team Racing, Crash Team Rumble. So what's it called? Crash Bandicoot Rumble.
And we're a big fan of Alt by Girls.
Yeah. Give me some energy drinks. Yeah.
Fuck me up, fam.
Have a nice day. Subscribe to our channel.
Or don't.
Watch some stuff. Call Jack.
Or don't.
Call Jack as the C word.
Or don't.
Call Jack the C word and do that one. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, do that one. That one sounds fun.
We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Or don't.
Or don't.
Good morning.